What does the end of the world actually look like? We always picture a massive asteroid or an alien invasion, but the truth is, the countdown has already started. Right now, the most bizarre, biologically complex creatures on our planet are quietly being erased. Welcome to SKELY Facts. Today we're looking at the dark reality of 10 animals that are a hair's breadth away from being wiped off the face of the earth. This isn't just a list, it's a biological ticking clock. Number 1. The Vaquita. Imagine living in an environment where you literally have to surface every few minutes just to breathe, but someone has placed invisible walls everywhere you go. The Vaquita is the world's smallest and rarest marine mammal, and they are living this exact nightmare. There are fewer than 10 of them left on the entire planet. They aren't even the targets. They are collateral damage, getting tangled in illegal gill nets meant for other fish. Once trapped, their heart rate spikes, panic sets in, and they suffocate in their own home. An entire species suffocating to death because of plastic mesh. Number 2. The Amur leopard. This is nature's perfect biological assassin. While most big cats are engineered for the scorching heat, this creature mutated to survive extreme, brutal winters. They grow a thick coat of fur up to 3 inches long, but that exact evolutionary advantage is what's killing them. On the black market, that beautiful, thick coat is worth a fortune. Today, there are only about 100 to 120 Amur leopards left in the wild. When a poacher kills one, they aren't just killing an animal, they are permanently erasing millions of years of genetic perfection. The snow is falling, and their roars are going silent. Number 3. The pangolin. If Mother Nature ever designed a biological tank, this is it. It's the only mammal on Earth completely covered in overlapping, razor-sharp scales made of pure keratin, the exact same protein that makes up your fingernails and hair. When an apex predator like a lion attacks, the pangolin rolls into an impenetrable ball. But this flawless armor is totally useless against human greed. They are the most trafficked mammal on the globe. Smugglers boil them alive just to strip their scales for traditional medicines that have absolutely zero scientific backing. It is real-life body horror, playing out every single day. Number 4. The Javan rhino. Looking at this creature is like looking through a window straight into the Jurassic period. The thick folds of their skin look like literal armor plating. They used to dominate Southeast Asia. Today, there are barely 70 of them left on Earth, all confined to one single national park. Because their numbers are so critically low, they are facing inbreeding depression. Their own DNA is collapsing in on itself. If one single natural disaster or a common virus hits that park, 40 million years of evolution will be wiped out in an afternoon. They are the last walking dinosaurs. Number 5. The kakapo. This animal is an evolutionary glitch, a parrot that completely forgot how to fly. For centuries, New Zealand had no ground predators, so the kakapo just stopped using its wings. They can weigh up to 9 pounds and live for 90 years. But the second humans arrived and introduced invasive species like feral cats and rats, the kakapo became sitting ducks. Their only defense mechanism is to stand perfectly still, a strategy that is completely useless against a hungry predator. Today, conservationists literally have to post armed guards outside their nest, a bird that gave up the sky, now fighting for its life on the ground. Number 6. The axolotl. Don't let the cute face fool you. In the world of biology, this amphibian is practically a god. Why? Because they hold the code for biological immortality. If an axolotl loses a limb, its spinal cord, or even portions of its heart and brain, it just grows them back perfectly. No scar tissue, no permanent damage. Scientists are desperately studying their DNA to unlock human regeneration. But here is the sick irony. The creature that could potentially cure human death is going extinct because we polluted their only home. In the wild lakes of Mexico, finding a living axolotl is now almost impossible. Number 7. The saola, often called the Asian unicorn. This animal is so elusive, science didn't even know it existed until 1992. Think about that. A massive mammal managed to hide from humanity until the era of the internet. They have 2 parallel, dagger-like horns, and an almost alien-looking facial structure. They are so rare that scientists can't even give an exact population estimate. Maybe 50, maybe 20. They bypass camera traps like ghosts, but rapid deforestation is stripping away their cover. An animal that was a myth just decades ago is about to become a myth once again. Number 8. The gharial. Look closely at the anatomy of this skull. It doesn't look like a normal crocodile. It looks like a mechanical bear trap. That ultra-thin, hydrodynamic jaw is highly evolved for one thing, slicing through the water to snap up fish. They used to rule the major river systems of South Asia, but today, severe chemical pollution and illegal sand mining are destroying their nesting banks. When you see a gharial drag itself onto a polluted shore, it looks like evolution threw itself into reverse. Only a few hundred breeding adults are left struggling in the wild. Number 9. The Philippine eagle. One of the most lethal apex predators in the sky. They used to be called the monkey-eating eagle because they literally swoop down and rip monkeys and small pigs right out of the trees. They have a massive 7-foot wingspan and vision so sharp they can spot a target miles away. But being a perfect killer means nothing if your hunting grounds are destroyed. A single eagle pair requires up to 40 square miles of dense forest just to survive. As the chainsaws tear down the canopy, the kings of the sky are slowly starving to death. Number 10. The hawksbill turtle. A living, breathing piece of art. They are the only reptiles known to be biofluorescent. Their shells literally absorb light and re-emit it, glowing in the dark ocean depths. But that hypnotic, beautiful pattern is their curse. For centuries, millions of them have been slaughtered just so humans could turn their glowing armor into sunglasses frames, jewelry, and trinkets. Every single one of these creatures is a load-bearing pillar in a complex biological machine. If these pillars collapse, what happens to the rest of the structure? What happens to us? Stay curious, stay alive.